feeling right now?
Frustrated. I was trying my hardest to be positive during the tournament, but I'm just beside myself how bad I drove it this week. Like literally everything with my driving was, I thought, pretty freaking good. Mental game was great.
I needed that ass kicking at Fort Smith. I have a feeling that's going to be a big turning point for me going forward. Because the way that I feel right now, I don't want to feel that way at the US Open qualifier. I don't want to feel that way in Muskogee. I don't want to feel that way at the Watson Challenge. And I sure as hell don't want to feel that way at Q School. So, I think it's time to get to work.
The US Open is a very unique major championship in that every year over 10,000 players are just 3 rounds away from qualifying. You don't need a tour card, you just need a handicap index of 2 or better and a dream. I went to Firekeeper Golf Club with hopes of advancing through local qualifying into sectional qualifying, one step closer to Pinehurst US Open. Just days after missing the cut in Fort Smith with a very suboptimal driving performance, I'm hoping to get my feet back under me in my second event back since my return to professional golf. The winds are high, the rough is nasty, and my tee time is now. Let's get into it.
First to play from Shawnee, Kansas, Ben Haddon.
There you go.
Thanks.
Completing the 10:40 a.m. starting time from Wichita, Kansas, Brent Righteous.
Yeah, we got 2 guys filming in this group today. I don't think the odds of that are incredibly high. I'm gonna guess there was some tilting of the scales here, maybe a thumb put on the scales to put the 2 filmers together. Well, that was stressful. I think I was 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Found the ball though. That is firm, holy smokes. I knew it was gonna be firm, but that's actually crazy. Thank you. Yeah, I went from thinking I was gonna have to grind for bogey to making a birdie, but you just need good luck sometimes in these things. Oh, wind. Holy smokes. I think it's fine. It's just rough. That was struck so good. We can work with that. That's gonna jump. I need to hit 5.8. Do what you're supposed to. Oh. Release. I'll take that. Not good, not bad. That's crazy. That fast. What? Thanks. Four left! What? It's a good angle from over there. I mean, I yelled 4. That's kind of like, at a certain point, it's like, what else could I have done? Do I run up there and tackle him before the ball gets there? The ball's traveling 185 miles an hour. I can't get there. That was a hot pull. That might have been 190, honestly. That was hot. Fly. No, it did not fly. Yeah, it did. It did fly. We're on the green. That's chill. I'm honestly so happy with that. Hitting into these greens out of the rough is not what you want to be doing today. Only took us 3 holes. It's been an hour since we started. I just made a par. We got a length, 277 flag. Wowzy. How did that get there?
That was so good.
How did that wind up there?
I don't know. What'd you hit?
4-iron from 278. And I kind of didn't catch it that great, if I'm being honest.
That is a flyer and a half.
Yeah. This is gonna be ticklish as shh. I don't know if the people at home are gonna appreciate how ticklish that chip was.
They should, because it was perfect.
This is like
This is dead perfect.
It's like a 12-degree slope.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's 2. That is not good. Go, ball. Ugh. That's so fast. Wow. About good as I could have done, I think. Hacking it out again. Ah! That lie was so bad. All right. That lie was a little better. That first lie, I was like, it was in a trench. I was not thinking I was gonna be able to get it onto the green, but I thought I'd at least be able to get it up onto the shorter grass. Let's make a putt, make a par, get the frick out of here. Lost my spot. Not ready to hit that putt. Oh, that was such a good putt. 4-6, 4-4, 6-5. Go. Go. Just haven't really been visualizing shots the way I want to yet. And when you can't see it, it's kind of hard to hit it. We're working on it. We're activating the imagination. Honestly, when I can see shots like vividly, I can hit pretty much any shot I want. I'm trying to not try so much, if that makes sense. Let the universe reflect off my brain and then transplant a golf shot onto it. We're building that up a little bit. I felt good about that one too. Like, all right. Right there. Sit, 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 sit. I mean, this is just, the rough is so tough out here. I mean, just hitting the fairways are great. I should hit it there, because that was a 9-iron from 180 into about a 20-mile-an-hour wind, and I just flew the green. It's the one thing you can't do there, dude. Thanks. Let's get the wheels back on the bus. 3 bogeys in a row is not good. Don't want that. 4 bogeys in a row. Holy smokes. How are you going left? I don't get it, man. It's supposed to cut. 116. I have chopped myself up real good. I got scratched up. Oh my God, it's on the green. I'm gonna break 40 on this side, hitting 0 fairways, which, I mean, like, with how thick this rough is, look at this stuff. If you told me I'm gonna throw you into the rough or the weeds on every single hole off the tee, what are you gonna shoot? A lot? Back nine's gonna be better. We're gonna shoot 3 under on the back. I think even's got a chance. We broke 40. We'll break 30 on the back. It's gonna be sick. Made a slight swing change, just kind of disconnecting my swing from the shot that I want to hit. So that's been tough to adjust to, but it's turnaround starting right now. The cut. It's progress. Kind of babied it, but I didn't think there was that much wind up there. Dang. I really thought that was enough. Okay, there's the momentum we needed. That is exactly what we needed. It's a good time to get some momentum.
Right.
And that right there, folks, that is back-to-back fairways. Go. Oh, how does that not kick onto the green? Oh, maybe 2 feet farther, that's in the hole. Oh.
Birds.
Thank you. All right, just a few more of those. I got like 270 to it. Could you tell if that went to the rough? That's awesome. Be the number. That's exactly the shot I wanted to hit. It just didn't kick the way I wanted it to. I don't know if you guys have picked up on the flow of this at all yet, but I'm trying to not talk much before golf shots. Focus on the shot and then do a little bit of talking after. That was unlucky. Hit a really good drive there. Just barely crept into the rough. So really hard to know how that was gonna react. It almost did what I wanted it to. I wanted to land it like 5-ish yards short of the green, kick it up on. The fairways are a little softer than the green, which makes for some tough conditions, especially out of the rough, which I've been doing plenty of today. Oh, I'm so happy that went in the hole. That's fun. I mean, that's honestly fun. Just stay on the green. Oh, golly. I'm honestly happy with putting that on the green. This rough is so thick, man. It's in the territory of if you hit an inch behind it, which you kind of have to if you're trying to hit that shot, it will grab your face and like whip it open. I'm not upset with that. No, that's a fine shot. I just gotta make a putt. I went left. Did not see it doing that. It's just big ass mound right here. Should be pulling everything to the right. Looks to me like it broke up the hill. Still looks like that.
This was probably my best struck shot of the day, as you can see by the walk after it, and just a perfect example of how this golf course was so frustrating. Big bounce right through the fairway into some thick rough.
Sit. Just kick into the fairway somehow and it's in the rough. Sick. Golly, man.
Being a foot into the rough basically all day when perfectly manicured fairways where you can pretty much hit any shot you want are just feet away from me was torture. Having to literally just hack everything out and hope to get it somewhere near the flag. Left myself a 15-footer here, but 15-footers just don't fall. If you never give yourself anything closer than that, you're just not going to make putts. And at this point, it really did start to feel like, well, driver's just not an option. I got to hit 2-iron if I want to put it in play. And I'm realizing that my #1 priority when it comes to getting my game back in shape to where I can compete in professional events is going to be the driver. Because putting your 2-iron into the crap and leaving yourself in a position where you're leaving yourself with 40-footers downhill that are just pretty much impossible to 2-putt is not a recipe for success.
Good.
And then running those slick putts by and missing the comebacker. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much out of the event. Just kind of going through the motions, trying to get the routine a little more solid. I've always thought that you should just finish out the event, get as many holes in and under a competitive situation as possible. Just see if you can gut it out. And this up and down was cool for momentum. Like these are little things that are going to be important going forward. Like, hey, I made an up and down even when my game wasn't that good. Just little momentum things like that. And you can see why the driver was just not really an option here. Tried the old just swing hard and hope it goes where you want it to approach. Didn't quite work out, but able to find it, which was honestly shocking. I thought this ball was in Narnia, but we were able to locate it and hack it out. Barely got it out of the grass, the long grass, into some slightly shorter grass, still rather thick. And honestly, this is probably my best golf shot of the day. Had about 60 yards here, bunker, tucked up against the pin with the green running away, and just took it straight vertical, dropped it down an elevator shaft, and was able to hit it to 4 feet, give myself a little par putt, which I did not, in hindsight, probably deserve. This is just the kind of thing that, like, even if I was hitting it good, like, if you're missing putts of that length, it just isn't going to matter. So, driving and putting, which I believe to be the two most important parts of the game, just not quite there for me right now. Some changes are going to need to be made going forward. Just, like, evaluating today, what did I do? Well, didn't putt that great and put myself in some pretty bad spots off the tee. If we can putt better and put ourselves in a halfway decent spot, I like where the game is other than that. And you just got to be able to drive it better, get it into good spots off the tee, and not in spots where I'm having to put 100-mile-an-hour club head speed on a 58 degree just to get it over the bunker, and then leave ourselves 60 footers down the hill. Just a lot of stuff here that is not incredibly optimal, but said 57-footer, I was happy with this. Speed control on this was crazy good. Just look at this weight. Able to knock this in for a finishing par. Grinding for par from 57 yards. That's just what happens when you miss the fairways when the rough is like this. And going forward, you know, I got a lesson with my coach the day after this event. Really hoping what he has to say is going to be able to turn my driving around, because where it is right now, I just very simply am not going to be able to compete. 5-time PGA Midwest Section Teaching Professional of the Year, Hall of Famer for the PGA, Hall of Famer for Kansas Golf Hall of Fame. Just pretty incredible coach, and I'm really excited to bring you guys just a little look into what a lesson between me and him looks like. I have a feeling that his input is going to be huge in getting me back into tournament shape. So subscribe, hit the bell if you want to make sure you see those videos when they come out. Thank you again for supporting Always Press, and I will see you guys in the next one.